Well, good day, tubes. How's she going? So, the results are in from yesterday's poll, and voting on the color to put the dewies on, the handlebars. So, I'll show you that. I got it all written down on a sheet here. I took the poll this morning at 8 o'clock, just before I come out to work. So, if you voted after that, I'm sorry I missed you. But there's definitely a defined winner. And I know some of you were mentioning too about, you know, showing Dilly all the colors and getting him to pick, but honestly, it's like 3 minutes back in the sandblaster, cleaned right off again, and then we can paint her black or whatever he wanted again. But this is just something for you guys to mess around with, you know. So, but anyways, we've got the results. We got a new project we're thinking of building. I think I've got mostly all the bits and pieces for it, and I'll show you that as well. But anyways, yeah, let's go have a look at the sheet. Okay, so there we go. Red. Now there was two reds. I just put the one red as, like, both reds as one red, so it actually got kind of quite a few votes because of that, I guess. But John Deere green, black, yellow, and then that Army drab got one. So the red pulled in 46 votes. John Deere green pulled in 56 votes, 10 more, sweet. Black only got 13, yellow got 10. And then Army drab got one. So I think there was one in the chrome too, but I didn't even write that down because I run out of room here. But anyways, definite winner, John Deere green. John Deere green, sweet. So we've got a can of John Deere green. I have to shake her up lots, but anyways, I want to show you this other project that I seen last night, because I got a little bit of an issue here, and I'll show you that in a sec what the issue is. Around here, we don't really have a good place to recycle used engine oil. Now, there is companies that'll come suck it out for your tank or whatever, but it probably costs money for that, so I'm not really wanting to do that. So we looked up a few videos last night on the YouTubes there, and I seen a few videos of these guys that have built these homemade oil-fired burners, like a furnace basically. And I'm going to show you this stuff here again in a sec, and it's basically what they use. And I'm like, holy cow, I got that. I got two of those brick drum thingies. I got you know, that great big tube. I even got a tank if I want to put it in a tank. So for like a stovey thing, which really you don't need to, because I'm not gonna do it for heat wise. These guys were actually using it for like heat in a garage or something, right? Where I don't really necessarily have to do that because I've got like my propane fired burner thing here, right? So that's how I heat mine all winter is with that. But yeah, these guys actually had it set up, and Mosquito set up, and they were, oh, go away, Mosquito, I will swat you. Get away from my camera too. Holy cow. But anyways, yeah, they were actually heating up their garage areas with this thing, you know, and it's basically a gravity-fed oil fed down a tube into this burner thingy that I'm going to show you in a sec here. And once you get it going, I guess there's enough oil going in there that it just kind of keeps going like crazy, right? So I didn't know oil burnt that well, but I guess it must. I've never really experimented with that, so I might have to get some of this, a little bit of this old stuff, and try to light it on fire today and see what it does. So I don't know, but anyways, you know, for quite a few years now, I've changed oil and stuff, and then, you know, all my machineries and stuff, and then the tractors and blah blah blah. And I always put it in this big drum here. I don't know if you've noticed this in videos before, but this big drum is getting pretty darn near full of oil. She's down maybe 6 or 8 inches there. You can kind of see. So yeah, I kind of kept a lid on her too, right? And then whenever I do a change, I just kind of dump it on that and go from there. So now I gotta somehow use this up, or I used to spread it on the roads back here one time. It's like, well, that's great for the environment. I never do that. I've always kept her like that. So yeah, so I've seen this. I knew there was stoves out there and furnaces out there that very efficiently burn up this oil, and you actually get a lot of heat out of it. These guys are getting like 1200 degrees out of these burners, you know, and out of this furnace thing. But like I said, I'm not really looking for that. I just kind of want to burn her up, you know, and then if it's good and clean, not smoking like crazy, then that'd be good. So yeah, because technically if it's smoking like crazy, that's not doing much for the environment either. You might as well just dump it on the road. But anyways, these guys, they showed their stacks and they were clean as a whistle. I couldn't believe it. So I guess it's essentially not a whole lot different than the what was those, the old stoves where you can get furnaces that burnt oil like that, and they're clean. So there must be something to it, and I think it's a lot to do with how much you're pouring into it as it's burning and how much air it's allowed to get. These guys seem to have it getting quite a bit of air. It was really sucking a lot of air in, so I guess that helps burn her hotter, faster, and with basically just heat and no, you know, stinky after. So sort of what I'm looking for, and it's probably going to take a lot of tweaking. Might have to drill a couple of holes here and there, but it's something I'm going to have to do fairly soonish and get some of the stuff burnt up. Now, one guy built one and he put it, this burner thing, and he put the burner inside this propane tank, like an old big huge propane tank, basically the size of my old water tanks I just popped out of the garage there. So, but he was like heating his garage, which I don't really need to do that. If I just had like a burner, I could put it out on like the gravel and fire it up and just kind of let her, I don't know, he says it's using about a gallon and, what did he say, a gallon in an hour, roughly. So I think that's what he said. And yeah, and this thing was getting like bright red hot too. It was really cool. So I'm like, it must be working really good. But anyways, basically what they did, they used one of these as like a bottom pot. So I'd have to get a piece of stuff, probably something out of like this stuff here would be perfect, and cut a circle. It's either that or weld a plate or something on, just so this turns into like a pot. So when you're, say this is our stream, it's poured in and it's on fire and it's coming up through here, right? It'll sit down here and then burn, kind of thing. Now this one they put on top, and I'm gonna have to examine a little more how they did the injection of it, because I think if you put it kind of right where the flame's coming up, that might up the tube too, right? So you wouldn't want that. But yeah, I don't know exactly how to do it. You might have to drill a hole through here and then have like another tube come or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get to her. But and then what they were doing was, this is your primary burn chamber, they call it, and then they used a piece of this stuff for a secondary burn chamber. And basically you'd have to put this up here, kind of like that, and cut the inside out down in there, right? So you'd mark this and then psh that out with the plasma. Awesome. And this thing then gets drilled with a whole bunch of holes too, so it lets some more stuff in. But now I'm thinking down here is going to probably need holes as well, or possibly even down in through here a little bit, a couple of holes around. I'm going to have to look at some of their designs to see how they did theirs, but because I know it's going to need quite a bit of air. But you'd kind of still want like a pot area down here for the stuff to go in and burn from, right? So I don't know, we'll have to figure that out. But yeah, that's the idea anyways, is to do this and then this, and then when the flame's pouring out of the thing, it's kind of columning up here, and then it's, by the time you hear it, it's just all heat and exhaust, right? So depending on how much you pour in, right, how much you're going at her. So yeah, so and then this guy, he had all this apparatus-y thing inside like one of my one of the big water tanks here, like that feller there almost kind of thing. He had it in there. Where'd my other one go? I got two. Oh, it's right in behind there. It's a bit taller, that one in behind. He had you know, like, so you could actually put like a stove thing, and this thing would all heat up real good, and he had the exhaust coming out the back and stuff. You know, I'll have to figure that out if I do it this way, but I don't know if I'm going to bother doing it this way. Like I say, I'm not needing it for heat. I just want to burn it up and get rid of it, kind of thing, right? Because we don't really have anybody around here to recycle it that won't charge an arm leg to take it. It's ridiculous how much they charge you for, you know, recycling it or whatever they do with it. Burn it up probably too. I don't know. They probably filter it and sell it back to you. But so there is a project that we're gonna have to work on and see if it'll work for us. So now the delivery system, most guys I've seen had like a 5-gallon pail up high with like a spigot thingy attached to it, attached to like a ball valve thing that you could kind of adjust the flow rate that way. One guy had like a little needle valve too. He says, oh, don't use that, it's too small. So I'm thinking just a ball valve would be fine. Then you could just, you know, you do want a bit more, you just crack it open a bit more and down she comes. Either that or a gate valve or something too would work. But the one guy who built one like this, it sounded like popcorn going. It was sizzling so much, it was pretty cool. So yeah, but anyways, today we're gonna do some painting and John Deere green, I guess. So I gotta get mixing. Okay, mix. We're just gonna do some light coating again and try to get all the good surfaces here. Okay. Yep. I wish I had one of those electrostatic paint thingies. That'd be kind of sweet. Or like a smaller, miniature little powder coater, bacon powder coating machine. John Deere green handlebars, woo! Okay, we'll let that sit a minute. I don't have my fan going, so I'm going to get the big one at the back door, I think, here. Alright, we are green, and that fan's really not working too well. I don't know why, but it should be sucking the dirt off the walls, you'd think. But anyways, it's not, so I'm going to vacate. Alright, well, I just got a bunch of weed whacking done there. It was really crappy, rainy and crappy this morning, so I did the mowing part, but I thought, oh, I'll never get the weed whacking done today. But then it sunnied up, dried up, and it wasn't really too bad, so we got her done. And I'm just back in, working on a little bit on this little project anyways. What I got planned here is cutting this cycle out. That's the width of the inside of there. So that's basically, I need a circle to go in there, and then I can just weld the crap out of her in there. She should hold strong. And this is going to be the fun part. So I cut that, measured it and cut it so I could find something that was pretty much that size. And the only thing I found, because I don't have a circle drawing machine doey thing, the only thing I found, and it actually worked, and I wish I could use it for a cutting template, but I can't, is the inside of this plastic lid. It actually worked really well. Bang right on, but yeah, I can't cut with that, so that sucks. So I'm going to try my best cutting her by hand. And yeah, I'm not super good at cutting by hand, so we'll see what happens here. But anyways, we'll gear up the plasma here, we'll hook her all up and see what I can do here. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to turn the fan on, I guess. Well, this isn't a huge cut, I guess. Okay, so Alright, well there she be. I haven't even tried her yet. It's still a little warmish, but oh, that's actually not too bad. Thought I might have had to do some tweaking, but I think that'll weld in there just fine. That'll be just lovely. I can't get it in. But I think what I'll have to do is probably run it in the sandblaster and clean this up here a bit, because it'll never bond to that super nice and good and stuff, and I want, you know, a fairly decent weld in there. I don't want to be junk, so let me fire up sandblaster. We shall clean that up and then get the welder out, maybe weld that in for today. Sweet, it almost looks brand new. So yeah, that'll go in there. That'll be the bottom of her pot, and then I'm going to go boing, all the way around, give her a good shot there. No leaks, no nothing out, none on the floor, and then light the whole place on fire, right? So don't want that. So anyway, so I'll weld this up, and should be good and red hot, I'm sure, by the time we're done, and show you how she's looking. Alright, there is our pot. Our pot for boiling or cooking and burning off oil. I guess essentially is what it is. So, I wanted to do a little experiment today to see how well oil and stuff actually really burns, but I don't think I better put oil in there right now. It's pretty warm. Wasn't super actually too nice to weld into that stuff. I kind of don't know if I maybe didn't have it clean enough, or if it's just the type of metal it is. I don't know. It's probably some old beaten up Volkswagen that they banged into the shape of this brake disc thing here, and then away we went, right? So I don't know, but so now this will be, yeah, it's pretty warm too. I might just have to leave her for today. I do have a pair of gloves here though, don't I? So I don't know exactly how I'm gonna join these two guys, but I'm almost thinking of maybe just drilling through. Should be able to drill through this crud. Yeah, cruddy stuff. And just maybe bolting them or something. Kind of like that, and then drill it and bolt it, and it doesn't really matter if it's going to leak a bit of air there. Actually, probably wouldn't hurt it, you know. So that way, if you ever did want to, you could take her apart, because I don't really know if there's going to be enough for me to weld those two together there. So I think maybe that's what I'll end up doing, is just drilling through, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe, and then just bolt them tight with like a 1/2-inch bolt or something. I don't know, that should be lots. But anyways, how warm is that now? This is plastic, so maybe not too bad. I wouldn't mind just trying to see what a little bit of oil and fire in there will do. Okay, so I'm just going to use a little dab here and see what happens. It'll probably just smoke like crazy, but I'm just more or less wanting to see. Of course, this is new oil too. All my old oil is in that thing there. I just more like wanting to see. Oh, look at it spread out. See how it burns and stuff. So, how's your guys' view here? Not too bad, I guess. I'll maybe zoom these just a hair bit. That's better. More spreads out than anything, so it's not really burning yet. See, what those guys were doing was putting like a 1/2 cup of mineral spirits in, and one of the solid fuel tabs. That sparked it up, but this is spreading it out. But it takes a lot of heat, I guess, to get it going. I don't know, because I'm trying to think of how the you know, those actual oil-fired furnaces work. Like the furnace, but take the furnace oil. It's more like a diesel fuel, I guess, maybe a little bit thicker. I don't really know, but this didn't seem to light too well at all. So maybe that's the trick. You got to put in a bit of diesel fuel, and then once you get her going, this will actually take off. Well, I do have a diesel pump out back. Okay, so a little bit of dyed diesel. Never hurt nobody. You can see the color in it, the dye. Put a little drab in there. Oh, it's smoking. It's already smoking. Well, that caught faster. Come on, stupid thing. Huh. Wow, that stupid torch just screwed up on me, I think. Huh. Maybe I'm looking for the propane, actually. So, let's have a good party here. Smells like oh, mama. He's going. So now if I kept adding oil into that, it would hotter and hotter. I gotta turn my fan on. Oh, running out of air in there already, see? I don't think to burn the oil off. Just burning the diesel right now, yeah, so. But anyways, Melanie and Tefford. holes for sure though. Yeah, this thing's I think screwed. Need new propane. Oh man, that sucks. Oh well. But I think in theory it should work. So I just trying straight diesel fuel right now. It's still sort of smoldering, but once you take this off and get more air, she just boom, takes right off again, eh? So sounds like popcorn. So yeah, it's definitely gonna need some more air holes. That is for sure. Oh, it went right out. Went right out. That's not good. I'm actually trying to burn the bits out of there. I gotta turn my fan on again. So yeah, that thing will get on there too, and then that'll have holes to drill in it as well, eh? And barely smoking, it's not supposed to, but it's only diesel, so blows the air off a bit, and then it'll, I don't know what'll happen. I have no idea. Need more air for sure though. It's warming the pipe up pretty good already though, that's amazing. So I'm thinking of some kind of injection thing maybe into the side. Into the side here somewhere, and that'll kind of dribble it in. I'm not really too sure yet, but and this stuff burns forever. Again. Not a whole lot left in there now. It was actually sputtering and making a heck of a mess. But I didn't get any on me. That would have sucked. Hey, you can see there, you give her lots of air, she just takes right off, eh? So definitely gonna need some more air holes. Still going. So yeah, I think that is maybe the idea is it'd be good to start it with a bit of diesel fuel. That'll burn for quite a while until it gets hot enough that it's gonna take off and start boiling, and you know, the oil itself, right? So holy, it's gonna take forever. Good old diesel fuel, can't beat her. Well, that's it for today. I didn't burn the joint down, so that's good, but this will definitely be something that'll get done outside when we're actually using her, if it actually works. Do some more research on it, and then I'll maybe have to change a few things, tweak a couple of things here and there, and definitely get more air holes. It's gonna need some more breathing, which is understandable. No oxygen, no burny. So anyways, that's it for today. I'm gonna head her home. Tomorrow, I don't know what's happening. I've actually got the phone guy coming to do a bit of looking at our line and the business line here. It's been crackling and stuff a lot lately, and I don't know anything about the phone stuff. It's probably fairly simple, but I'll leave that up to them because they can test everything. And it's probably actually the phone, I think, because the line at the house is fine. So we've actually got like a split line there, one that goes out of the house, and then the other one comes down here. So that's just for the office stuff there, so I can actually do the office stuff at home if needed to be. So yeah, but anyways, that's it for today. Like I said, I don't know tomorrow what's happening. Probably more weed whacking, more grass cutting, and the phone guy, and that should be it. But anyways, we will catch you when we catch you. Thanks for watching tonight, and if you don't mind, go over and have a look at my nephew's channel there if you haven't already, and encourage him to make you some more videos and stuff about Halifax and Nova Scotia area there. So lots of nice land out there, let me tell you. And anyways, I'll put the link for him in the description there. You can go check his channel out and do the big subscribe-y thing if you wished to do so. And that's that. So anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget, I also got a Facebook group too. I'll put that in the link too. I don't sort of super advertise her too much, but if you want to join that, you got to click the whatever it is, like join thingy there, or whatever it is, and then I'll add you in, kind of thing. That's the way it seems to be set up for some reason. I don't know. That's the way I've left it. So, but anyways, we'll catch you later. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you hopefully tomorrow.